The Crows have got such an important week coming up. Let's not put too much pressure on because we don't want to get carried away. But if you're in a NAB Cup Grand Final, you might as well play well and win it.
Absolutely. Don't get to too many Grand Finals in your career, so why wouldn't you want to win it? And this fella is due for a good bit of luck. He's due for a big year at the Crows, and I'm talking about Crows player David Mackay. Welcome to the Rush Hour.
G'day, guys.
How are you, Mackay?
Going very well, thanks, guys.
Gee, what a great win on Friday night. 77 points over Collingwood. It was just fantastic. Everything seemed to work.
Yeah, no, look, it was a good hit out for us. Been building pretty steadily over the pre-season, and they certainly came to town with a bit of a weakened side. But having said that, they're still a good side in terms of the way they set up and that. So it was good to, I guess, expose a few of our young players to that and perform pretty well against it was really good.
What's Brenton Sanderson said to the group? I know some people out there are saying it can be a distraction for round one and, it's only NAB Cup. But what's his words of advice been to the group?
Oh, look, certainly try and make the most of, the opportunity to play in any sort of final. It's going to be a good experience for our guys, just because we also get the added bonus that it's going to be a bit more of a high intensity game than it would have been if it was a normal sort of NAB Cup game. So in terms of preparing for round one, it's going to hold us in good stead for that. But also just to be able to win and get that winning feeling amongst the guys again after a couple of really disappointing seasons is something that you can't underestimate.
Does Benny Rutten look like playing this week?
At this stage, I'm not so sure. I'd probably say it'd be a bit doubtful, but certainly don't want to be taking any risk at this time of the year. So I'd say doubtful, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
It was great to read about Sammy Jacobs saying that Brenton Sanderson's made footy a bit more fun, and it obviously helps when you're winning, but everything coming out of the Crows has been about how refreshed they are, how enthusiastic they are, the new training program's working, players are sort of up and about a bit more. Is that the way you see it?
Yeah, it's been really refreshing since Sando's come in, and things have changed a fair bit. Not just with Sando coming in, but a number of new assistants coming in has certainly changed the way the place has sort of operated, and it's been a good freshen up for the guys, and certainly changed it up. So time will tell whether it's whether it works and whether we can have success. But it's certainly been a pretty good start in the games we've seen so far. We've certainly played reasonable footy, and it's all looking well so far.
D-Mac, anyone that saw the game Friday night would have seen on several occasions the ball perhaps in the back pocket, and then a split second later it was in the forward line having a shot at goal, and it had, the transition was so fast. There's no doubt there's a different style of play.
Yeah, well, that's one of the emphases of I guess the way we're trying to play is to move it quickly, because defence these days is just so good, and teams just set up so well that you just have to get it in there as quickly as possible and stop them from setting up. So, that's going to be a key focus for us, but it'll be a key focus for most of the teams in the competition to move it quickly and get it back there, get in our forward line before, an outnumber can occur with the opposition.
T-Mac, it would have been a busy day with the grand final coming up, and also with the Bernie Vince distraction. What's happened down there today, players-wise, and what's the club's line?
Well, at this stage, I don't think any decisions been made or anything. I mean, as players, we're not sure. We don't really know too much about what's happened. I think the club's just waiting to gather all the information and go from there. Whether they make a decision or not in the next day or two, I'm not too sure, but certainly from a player's perspective, hasn't been a real issue for us to talk about. So I guess we'll just see how it plays out.
Yep, fair enough. D-Mac, good luck on Saturday night. Any grand finals worth winning, and if you can take that form into the game, you boys are going to be red hot playing on your home deck at Amy Stadium. Good luck.
Beautiful. Thanks for having me.
Well done, D-Mac. David Mackay, they're a very important player. When he's on song, the Crows, they're more attacking. When he gets it and runs hard, and kicks long, they look pretty good.
If he plays more than 18 games this year, he'll be a very, very good player for the Adelaide Crows.
Yeah, for sure.